Hey guys, welcome back to It's Olivia's World. I'm Olivia and I do autism and disability awareness. Today we are going to be making some Rice Krispie cakes from our Easter eggs, so come and join us. Hey guys, so I'm going to show you what I do every Easter when I get Easter eggs that I have lying around in the cupboard, typically from Easter, just so they don't get stored away for maybe the following year. So I actually make Rice Krispie cakes from my Easter eggs because I find it's a nice way to eat the chocolate and not feeling too sickly. So first, obviously, I boil up some water. I have a kettle, so I use the kettle. Let that steam up a little bit. My not so favourite part of the project is mushing up all the chocolate and kind of smashing the chocolate. It's satisfying, but I don't like the texture between my fingers when the chocolate is melted. I don't know why, but I just can't stand it. So for the Easter, I got Maltesers, dairy milk and mini eggs, which my two favourites are the mini eggs and the dairy milk one. But obviously I'm just adding it in slowly to the bowl whilst the pan's boiling. I keep it on a separate bowl just so the chocolate doesn't burn, and that's why I don't put it in the microwave, because the microwave easily burns the chocolate, I find. I'm going to speed it up a little bit just so that you guys can carry on watching, but obviously I'm breaking up the chocolate still. Still not liking the texture. I think I'll wash my hands after that. I dropped a bit of chocolate on the floor. I have an assistant dog. I didn't put it in the bowl, by the way. I literally put it in the bin, but the video looks like I put it back in the bowl. I didn't, I promise. I pick up the chocolate off the floor because I have an assistant dog and I don't want her to eat chocolate. So now I am melting the chocolate over the boiling water on the pan, and I'm just constantly stirring to keep a nice consistency again, so it just doesn't burn in places, because burnt chocolate is, well, ugh. I've kept it on a low heat. I've kept it on level 3 on the cooker that I use. I use an electric cooker, not gas. That's quite easy. I just decided to take a can of Pepsi Max, which isn't unusual for me. It got really hot in that kitchen and I regretted wearing a fluffy jumper. Here's the Rice Krispies that we're going to use. I use Kellogg's. You can use any Rice Krispies really, even Cocoa Pops Rice Krispies, or just the cheap kind of Rice Krispies. I have these in the cupboard, so I just thought I may as well use these up. So I got these Rice Krispies from the co-op. They're about £3.50, which I think is crazy, because I remember when they used to be like £2 or £1 for a box of Rice Krispies. So I started adding in really slowly, and yeah, I didn't want to add in a whole bunch of Rice Krispies because they'd just spill out everywhere. And the second time round, I believe I was a bit braver, but obviously regretted it afterwards. I am absolutely sweating in that kitchen. It is horrendous. Don't wear a fluffy jumper in the summer over a hob, guys. Just don't. Once I got every little bit coated as much as I could, as you can see, it was getting harder and harder for me to push around. I probably should have used a bigger bowl, but hey, I didn't. That was the only bowl that I had. Then I took it off the heat, the pan off the heat, turned the hob off. I always have to set reminders to remind myself that I've turned the hob off, because sometimes I forget. I went to get a tray, made sure that it wasn't too hot over the thing, and I actually did touch it, which was stupid of me. I used a bit of fry light over it just to grease the pan a bit, because I don't really like the feel of butter in between my fingers, and this actually works really nicely if you want to bake cakes and stuff. So then I just lathered the Rice Krispies all over the pan, just like so. And just making sure I get every corner of the pan covered in the Rice Krispie cakes that I have made, just so that I've covered everywhere properly, so it's a lot easier then to take out. You can use foil underneath, some people prefer that. I left the Rice Krispies in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning I was able to try a Rice Krispie, and oh my god, it was amazing. It's always a win after Easter Sunday. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.